Welcome everybody, and thank you for joining me for lunch. Little yard lunch here. I'm in the middle of a dandelion patch. That's correct. Dandelions grow in patches. And so this is one large patch here. It's impossible to count all of the plants in this patch. Again, when they grow in patches, that means like they grow side by side also. Here, I can show you an example right here. Right here, look at all these baby leaves. I got this prepared for video and pictures. But see all those baby leaves? Two plants right there really producing. But there are two plants side by side, one here and one here. And look, out of that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you look down there, there's a couple more baby leaves. This little baby bud right here. This is a flower that's already closed back up. And this is what we call magic. That's correct. Every child at one point in their life have picked up this ball of magic. Let me show you a trick. Turn it this way and blow it. They blow off a lot easier. I hope you're able to see that propagation of life right there. When you pick up, that's what's magical about it. I mean, there's many magical things about it, but one is that you're propagating life, actual life. Those seeds are gonna spread. You're looking at ingredients for saucy sauce right here. A little bit of Bragg's apple cider vinegar, organic extra virgin olive oil, Louisiana cayenne hot sauce. Then from there you just kind of do what you want. Sometimes I just use this cilantro lime avocado oil. It's delicious. And sometimes instead of the Bragg's vinegar, I'll use a red wine vinegar. I'll throw a little jalapeno sauce in there, a little green olive juice in there, things like that. Oh boy, the wind is blowing. I knew that I needed to do this part of my video before the wind blows it away. All right, over here, what do we got? A whole bunch of goodness. We got winter greens coming in north central Texas. Here's our beautiful baby dandelions here. Some delicious, look how thick these buds are right here. And some giant dandelion leaves here. But before the wind blows it away, I'm gonna get on to these other things. This kind of buried here now, right here. These are dandelion down here. There it is over there. Okay, well, look at that beautiful leaf right there. Ooh, and that's just a baby, like a day old, just grew today. All right, so right here, this section, this is curled dock. So I'm featuring a couple of different winter weeds, curled dock. I have several curly dock plants in my yard. And so again, same concept, just get those baby curly docks. See this right here? That's kind of like a little layer of an onion type of a skin that can be on them at the very baby base. And they can also be a little slimy like an okra or something like that. So keep that in mind, but they are absolutely delicious and nutrient rich, mineral dense, power packed superfood. Right here we have lettuce. That's it. That's the Texas Wild right there. Those guys. Oh, by the way, while we're here, tie-dye t-shirts, I do have them for sale. If you need a tie-dye t-shirt and want to support what I do to help people educate themselves about food medicines, you can hit me up for a very unique tie-dye t-shirt. I sell them all the time. I have like 200 in stock already made. Okay, this is what Texas wild lettuce or Texas lettuce looks like right here. Spiny on the back. I would not eat that. Would not eat that. I'm actually not even gonna eat that. Just wanted you to see all those leaves so you can see what the plant is. And then what I'm gonna eat are these little tiny babies, which are like these little tiny babies here. All right, so there's that. right here we have henbit, some good winter weeds available right now coming up in north central Texas. So thank you for joining me for a sip of coffee, adoring tie-dyes, and knowledgeable power foods. Oh, you know what? This little bud right here, that's what I want to feature. Look at that. Ooh, those are going to be fat, juicy, delicious buds. What's a bud, you ask? That's a flower. So these little guys right here would had, and probably still would, if I just left them alone, they'll open. But they won't be good for much. But those are otherwise would be giant yellow flowers, and then once those flowers open and close back up, they open up as the magic ball of seeds. Here's a question we can kind of go over real quick. Both of these are dandelion. What's the difference? Well, obviously this one is rounder, still has the prickly edges, the lion's tooth identifications, so it is dandelion. But I'm going pretty quick. But this is a much toothier or jagged, much more jagged dandelion. So people have asked many times, what's the difference? I honestly don't know, like species wise. I don't think they're a different species of dandelion. The difference between these two leaves is that this one is grown in the shade. It's got a lot of grass and weeds and a fence next to it, so it's protected from the elements of the weather. And those plants in those areas that get more shade and more protection from the elements just tend to grow fatter like that. This one also is in the shade some, but not as much as this one. So but I can tell you this, that for sure all of us folks who consume dandelion, we prefer the jagged edge over this. Not that big of a deal, but that's kind of where it breaks down. And again, these larger leaves, I personally wouldn't put in a salad. I might cut them up and put them in eggs, scramble those eggs. But you know, really I'm after these babies. Look at all these little bitty baby leaves here. I mean, look at that guy. Woo. It's not even a day old, just a baby dandelion full of nutrients, minerals, vitamin K, calcium, magnesium. I mean, that all of this will fire you up and help you have a great day and a great life. All right, thank you for watching.